What's up, Immortals? It's your boy GM. How's it going? Yukio chapter 183. Wow. Now, that was an amazing chapter. Big news, by the way. The series will be ending in 9 chapters. So we still have 9 months left of Yukio. So that means that we are now in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, and February. So that means that February 2022 will be the last month of Yukio. Wow, what a road, huh? What a road. Before I continue this video, 2 things. One, it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases, because a lot of people put the hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. Also, I am working on 3 webcomic projects of my own imagination. I am the creator of their universes and the writer behind those stories. With the help of some friends, I am aspiring to make those projects a reality. Here's the link. I opened a Patreon page to help finance the production of those projects. You can subscribe to my Patreon page and follow the development of those projects. If you can donate, that will be very appreciated. You can do it on a monthly basis or a one-time donation on my Ko-fi page. Either way, it is very appreciated. Thank you so much. You can share the link with your friends on social media, or you can just follow the project. Also on Instagram, the link is down below, the same username as my Patreon page. Any help that you can provide for my dream projects, it is more than appreciated. Thank you so much in advance. The first part of the chapter, it was one hell of a beautiful throwback to everyone out there who read the Mao Sensei Nejima series. Basically, we get an introduction of Evangeline, the same way that she was introducing the series of Yukio in the first chapter, but we saw that a flashback, well, more or less, some sort of a dream state in which she is with Asuna and the other girls from class 3A. They had such a blast. Silly, childish, teenage-like. My God, it was so amazing to see that chemistry that made class 3A so iconic. They were playing this game, or many games, I would say, to try to find out who was Eva's first love, and we know that it was Tota. And there were all sort of shenanigans. They tried karaoke, in which Eva won. They were tickling each other. Eva did not crack, all right? Yukimi is a boss. Like, she did not reveal who was her first love. And also she lied about the fact that she had many lovers, but in reality she only loved 3 persons in her whole entire immortality, which is Tota, Nagi Springfield, and Negi Springfield. But yeah, this whole first part where they are just reliving those past memories of the Mao Sensei Negima days. Seriously, it was beautiful. For me, I'm not gonna say I cried. I didn't, but I felt something in my heart reading those pages, because I grew up with those series. I remember back, 10, 15 years ago, perhaps even 20 years ago, I would say, as I am aspiring to become a manga writer through my webcomic projects, I always saw Mao Sensei Nejima as an example of what I was trying to accomplish. Not in the fan service department, no, but in the way they were making their fantasy world and how it was constructed and how it was very diverse. For me, even today, it is still a great example to follow. So yeah, seeing Eva interacting with class 3A, seeing Asuna just her. It was such a beautiful feeling for me to read those pages. The second part that was very interesting is when Asuna saved Eva from Yalda Bahot. There was this teacher, this new teacher that appeared out of nowhere called Yoda. And when I saw her face, I was like, nah, like that's not like impossible. Like she looks way too cold and unhumane and very detached. And Ava was about to shake her hand, but Asuna intervened as long as the other girls, and so they realized that the dream state kind of snapped, and apparently the faint memories of those girls, or the remain of their magic, something like that. Sorry if I'm confusing thing. They were able to keep Yalda to have complete control over Yukime's body, and well, no, not over her body, but more like her mind, I would say. So this is where like the dream state shatters, and we get to see what let's see, but we get to learn what happened during those 40 years and some. Ava, aka Yukime, of course you already know that, she defeated Yalda, but in her defeat, Yalda possessed Ava's body, turning her into Yalda Ava, or Ava Yalda. Which brings my next question. When she was called Yalda Bahot, I have a feeling that, I'm wondering, was there someone called Bahot that was possessed? I know that we did see an origin story regarding Yalda, and I think she started like, well, not started like that, but she became Yalda Bahot on her own, the immortal stuff and all that, but she didn't possess someone called Bahot. But at the same time, I have many questions about that. But anyways, it's another conversation for another time. So yeah, Yalda possessed Ava's body, and the two merged to become Ava Yalda. The reason that Ava is still, well, at least Ava's mind is not completely under the influence of Yalda is because she was protected by the memories of her friends, especially Ava, Chisame, and Konoka. I would understand those three, and I think I'm pretty understand why, because Konoka, she comes from a long line of powerful sorcerers and magic users, so that I understand. Chisame, I don't know why, but I feel like her hacking abilities merged with magic helped a lot, so that Ava had a fighting chance to not be possessed completely by Yalda. And of course, Asuna, we know that she has a magic canceling ability. I know it's a memory, but if you've read the Mao Sensei Nigima series, that girl, when you had her at your side, she is a power to be reckoned with. First of all, again, magic canceling ability, and her raw strength is unreal. So I am not surprised that these three helped Ava the most in keeping Yalda at bay from possessing Ava's complete mind. We go outside Yalda's body, where we see what's going on the outside, basically. We got an update from the people who are being enslaved by Yalda, Colonel Sanders. Such a funny name. Apparently, Karen has been, of course, we've seen the previous chapter. She has been retrieved by Fate and the others, along with Tota. Apparently, there is a key that was removed from Tota and put inside Karen's soul. I know I'm supposed to know what it is, but I forgot what it was, because I know it wasn't the first time that this was mentioned. But anyway, I am guessing that this key is gonna be trouble. It's gonna be trouble for Yalda. That's why she probably wanted to catch Karin or have Karin disposed of as soon as possible. So afterwards, man, seriously, Yelda rise, and we see all the people from the Negima series being possessed by Yelda. What I'm worried about is we see some monsters in the background, some demons, and also other figures as well. That I don't recognize that much. And also at the end of the chapter, there is this spread seeing that Yuki Older versus the transformed Evangeline. What is troubling about that is that we're not seeing neither Nagi or Negi. So what I'm wondering is what happened to those two. Actually, what happened to Nagi? For real, I have been wanting to know what happened to this guy. Is he really completely dead? Or even worse, you never know. Nagi Springfield, what happened to him as well? Because even in the explanation that we've got in this chapter, we don't know what happened to his body. Like something must have happened. Or perhaps that the previous person that Yada possessed, the body itself just wither and die instantly, considering that the strain that it took to possess Yada was too much. Maybe something like that happened as well. But again, I will let you guys comment about that because maybe I forgot, or maybe these guys are really dead. But yeah, let me go back a little bit when Asuna is helping Ava inside her mind. Ava, well, Yukime, she's having some sort of not breakdown, but she's really crying and she is really grateful to having her friends backing her up, and these same friends saying that, hey, we will keep you safe if it takes days, weeks, years, decades, centuries. We don't give a shit. We will stand tall for you because you are our friends. You are our friend, sorry. And we know that back in the Nejima series, she wasn't the most popular. She was a loner. And when she got mingled with those kids, for her, it was the best time of her life, of her long, immortal life. So her crying, it was very authentic. It was beautiful to see, but at the same time, if you understand where she comes from, it is like she needs that because she really cares about those guys. Also, one thing that was very unique is Negi saying that, come on, master, you know that your first love, you held on all this time because you knew that your first love is going to be there to save you, aka Tota. So, of course, Tota's going to be there in that final battle, saving, of course, Evangeline. My question is, I know I don't want to hype a lot of people, but it seems that, no matter what Yukime says, at the end of the day, it seems that her heart, it belongs to Tota. And Tota is, despite banging Kurumaru and Karen previously, I think that for Tota, if he has a slight winning chance of him and Ava being happy in love, he'll take it. Like he will break as many hearts as possible to be with Ava, even if it's just for 5 minutes. I think he will. Like right now, I'm not seeing Nagi or Negi, and Nagi himself, it seems that in this chapter he wants Ava to be happy with Tota, her first love. So it could lead like that. So, anyways, this the chapter here was pretty much it. And the war is about to start. Like the ultimate battle is about to start. Yuki Older versus Transform Evangeline and her army, Ava Yalda. So, graphically speaking, this chapter was amazing, well drawn. I am very impressed about the very lack of fan service. Seriously, like usually, in every chapter, it's Yuki Older. We know what this chapter is. There's always some fan service, but I guess you're gonna see once in a while some seriousness in those chapters. But this one, wow, completely zero, like nada. But anyways, awesome, excellent chapter. Really loved it. It sets up the ultimate battle. I can't wait to see more of that. I am wondering how they're gonna rescue Kyrie. Considering that they only have 9 chapters left, I really hope that they're not gonna waste time doing a whole needless romantic scene like they did in the previous chapter. Like, just fetch her and go to war. Let's go. All right. Although my only disappointment about the remaining chapters is that I wish that they would be made weekly, or at least bi-weekly. But if you want to finish something good, you might as well take your time. So, anyways, tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. I don't read minds. Please use the comment section. Let's all talk about it. Again, subscribe to my Patreon. Really appreciate it. And also, yes, leave a thumbs up. I completely forgot about that. It really helps other Yuki Older fans to see this video. Much appreciated. And I'll catch you guys next month. So, in the meantime, Immortals, please do me a favor. For your homeboy, take care of yourselves. See ya.